Well, hello. I guess you guys have probably been forgetting what I look like or something along them lines. You might want to forget. So, yeah, things have just been so busy, guys, which is why there was yet another missed vlog weekend. Basically, I'm going to have to keep this one fairly short as well. Don't know if I'm going to get any pleasant footage into it or not. I've just been to Tesco's, picked up stuff for some tea and some other bits and pieces. But basically, work's gotten very busy. So, I mean, I've been absolutely shattered on a night usually. And, you know, this time of year you've got all your other stuff to do, like cutting your grass and stuff like that. And then on top of that, I've been working Saturdays. I worked all day yesterday, and I've actually just popped in and done another little job for that same old lady actually that I did the lawnmower for last time. I've just been and sorted out her TV cables and that. But yeah, then on top of that, one of the wife's carers left all of a sudden with no warning. So I'm taking care of the wife's care on a weekend at the minute as well. Until, well, she's been interviewing some other carers and what have you, so hopefully that'll be remedied very soon. So like last weekend it was only like you know, sort of like a couple of bits here and there, like the odd morning and night sort of thing, but then I've had another weekend, like this weekend I'll be doing all, well, I'll be doing, what will I be doing, something like Friday night and Saturday night, Sunday morning, Sunday night, I can't remember anyway, but yeah, so I've got to fill in all these bits anyway that are now missed out, like the Thursday night and stuff like that. There's a lot of bits and pieces just missed out here and there in blocks that I'm going to have to sort of fill in. Then of course, you know, still got to get up early and go to work as well, sort of thing. So yeah, and then tomorrow morning I've got to be up early. Well, I need to be up early. Actually, I need to be down really at the builders merchants, sort of first thing as soon as they open. I think they open at 7:30. I think something like that. Pick up a load of parts, and then I'm off to go and do this job in Wilberforce that I'm doing, which is, you know, like I said, that's about 3/4 of an hour drive. So I'm probably not going to get there until about somewhere between 8:30 and 9 o'clock, probably. And then there might be some bits getting added to that job yet. I'm not sure. So they might have changed their mind on electric underfloor heating in one of the rooms, in which case there's going to be another radiator and some more pipe work to put in. So yeah, it's just all go. Been all over the place. I mean, you know, I've been up on one of these old farmhouses. It started out, actually I was helping this other plumber, and it started out basically with putting 3 new radiators on the wall and a new cylinder, because the cylinder was rotting and leaking and what have you. Once we ripped the cylinder out, we then noticed like the hot water cistern, the heating one wasn't too bad, but the hot water cistern was sagging, its brackets were sagging, it was hanging off the wall. And then when we got the cylinder out, one of the major leaks that was happening was from a lead pipe joint down in the back. And then while you're under there, you may as well rip out all the rest of the lead. So we've ripped out about, I don't know, 7 or 8 meters of lead pipe as well. And it ended up basically, the pump was gone, the 3-port valve was stuck solid, and you know, so it was like, it basically ended up, it was a complete airing cupboard replacement on this farmhouse. So that was interesting to say the least. So we were up there a few days, because it was just quite a lot of all over work on that house really. But the main thing was getting this airing cupboard all replaced. It had like basically 2 new tanks, a new cylinder and a ton of bloody pipe work. So yeah, it's just been, like I say, it's just been mad, guys, absolutely mad. And then yesterday I was doing my own job down out the side of the town. That took me the best part of the day, getting hot and cold water into this extension that they've built. It gets a bit mental around here at the minute because we haven't done one this year, but the Scarecrow Festival's been on. So we've got a lot of vehicles parked up around here. And that will be my new pump pliers that have just been delivered by DPD. They went missing on a big job, well I say big job, a job we did last week. We ended up digging up a kitchen floor because an underground pipe had leaked on the cold mains. And I thought I'd left my pliers there, but I can't find them. I've been back and he said he hadn't. He said I ain't had a chance to see you, so thank you for the work, like. But yeah, so that was mayhem as well. And now I've got back and I've got, who have I got here? My mother's here and my daughter's here probably with the granddaughter. So that puts paid to any little bits and pieces that I maybe could have added, but good to get it off.
Feel it in waves, you follow me, drifting to places I should leave, so close to the edge of something so perfect. We were too scared to take the leap. I'm missing the way we used to be.
I'm shattered, guys. I'm just waiting for me. I'm running a little bit late, but I'm just waiting for my pork to just cook a bit further through. I cut it and it was still running blood inside, so dog's in. So I just thought I'd cook it a bit longer. Veg is about done, and then just got gravy and Yorkshire puddings to do. What? You don't want to be in it, do you? Hey, you don't want to be in it. Do I need one of those ball things that goes on the end of her? Oh, yeah, there, here. So yeah, it's just a case of, you know, the workload has just been far too high to sort of get on with anything, guys. You know, it's just been crazy. So, you know, I can't see it relenting much at the minute. Hopefully I get this job done this coming week. I'm hoping to get it done in about 3 days, but I've booked it for the whole week basically. And then Friday, as long as I'm finished, I'm going to be doing another job. You'll never guess what it is. Fitting some air conditioning filters. What it is, my brother still buys and sells in the ready-made product and just has them shipped direct or sometimes to his house and then delivers them himself. And it's a local company back up on Kellythorpe Industrial Estate that haven't had their filters done in about 10 years. Yeah, I'm going to go on give him a hand to fit them. Apparently it'll only take about an hour and a half, something like that, so yeah, that'd be strange doing that. But I'm just watching me veg. It's all turned down now because got the Yorkshire pudding tray ready as well, and the batter mix is done, so it's just a case of you know, when it's ready sort of thing. But and then I've given her one med. I've got the wife's meds coming up again in another hour and a half, and then I'll get cleaned up after tea, sort the car out ready for tomorrow, because I've got to get down to MKM Builders Merchants to pick up a load of stuff in the morning before I make this drive through. And I've got to make room for sort of like 3 metre long 1 metre long radiators and a load of pipe and fittings and stuff. So she's so annoying. You're annoying. Stop. Stop. What? Enough. Give us a minute. So guys, tea is done. It's 9 o'clock now, so I've still got quite a few bits and pieces that I've got to get done. I've got some more dishes to wash yet and what have you as well, but they'll just go in the dishwasher. It's been an okay day in the end. I thought it was going to chuck it down earlier, but it cleared back up, so it's not bad. Yeah, it's... Oh, Fred wants me to throw his chew now. But, yeah, I've got to make some notes and what have you yet for this job that I'm doing tomorrow. Because there's a few extra bits I'll need to pick up, I think. So, yeah, because I need some... I'll probably need some more 2-inch screws or something like that. But yeah, it's... I've got the car all ready to go. So yeah, it's just a matter of tools in and gone. So I need to be up and about somewhere between 6:30, 6 in the morning. Make sure everything's done before I go, and yeah, so an early night for me tonight, I think, guys. So with that said, actually there is something else I wanted to tell you. I had an accident in another person's car. I don't know if I mentioned it in a previous vlog or not. But basically I was waiting to turn right, waiting for some railway gates on Skern Road to lift. And before I managed to make the turn, this guy came and overtook all the traffic down the right hand side and did damage to the front bumper. But it wasn't my car, but of course, insurance wise it goes on my insurance as the third party basically, so obviously I was covered, but this damage has to be sorted by this other guy's insurance, so I've still got that to I've still got to chase that up actually, because nothing more's been heard. So I'm going to chase my insurance company up to chase his insurance company and sort it all out. But yeah, and then what else was there? Yeah, I got my car MOT'd in the end. That was done. Wednesday just gone, so I had to drop it in, and the other plumber picked me up and took me with him. And it cost me a little less than I thought it was going to in the end. It cost me about 250. Some stabiliser links, brakes, things like that. But so not too bad, and that was with the MOT on the bill as well. So it's all labour though. The parts were all cheap. You know, it was like brake pads. You know, the sort of well, I already had the brake pads, and he said because it's you, I'll fit the ones you've supplied. But he didn't need to do the back ones. He said they were plenty meat left on them, and once we'd freed up the handbrake, everything was all right. So anyway, I'm ready to go. So yeah, but that's about it, guys. So I can't make any promises on. I'm not stopping the vlogs, you know. I am going to keep doing them, but I can't make any promises on, you know, a regular appearance anymore. So it's just a case of if I can do it, I'll do it, you know. So yeah. So do take care of yourselves, guys, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Cheers, guys. See ya.